Hey guys, many of you have reached out and asked if I was going to do anything about Christmas decor this year, and I figured I better get it together before Christmas is here. So I thought it would be more fun to do a video because you can easily Google or look on Pinterest and find so much Christmas inspiration that instead I would like to walk you through step by step the things that I choose, where I invest my money when it comes to Christmas decor, and just show you a little bit closer how everything is laid out in our house. So first, I would say my philosophy on Christmas decor is pretty similar to my philosophy on design in general, that less is more and to keep things simple. So I also really don't like to spend a lot of money on decorations that are only going to be up for 2 months max. So I try to choose pieces that are more wintry rather than super Christmassy. So you won't see any red in our home. I'm not a big red person. Lots of greens, lots of winter whites, and then the occasional kind of glittery silver or gold. So my husband is in the other room trying to watch football, making fun of me as he listens to what I'm saying, pointing out that there's no red, there's no Santa, and basically the Grinch. But I have ways to make it fun for the kids, and I will show you those. But behind me are our stockings, and this is the best example of the color scheme that I've had for the last few years. So whites, grays, golds, silver. This garland I got last year, and it's actually what I kept up year round. I loved it so much. I like that it's simple. It's not the traditional Christmas garland, but it brings in that green. White Christmas tree, so again, white, green. And then on our letterboard, I put "Oh Joy Begin," which is actually one of my favorite, a lyric from one of my favorite Dave Matthews songs, but I like the word joy around Christmas time. So just subtle, simple hints to the season throughout our home. If you have been here for a while, you may know that on our kitchen table, I usually have 3 different plants, but during the Christmas season, I put our bread bowl on the table. I throw another strand of garland in it with some white candles. So super easy, super simple. You may even have these things already around your home. So I'm going to take you around the room now so you can see how it's all laid out. So we have several faux Christmas trees. I always want our main Christmas tree to be real, but I do appreciate the ease and convenience of having fake ones. We used our studio roller to make a naughty and nice list. So each of the girls have a spot under the naughty, and they each have a spot under the nice, and we will see where they end up on Christmas Eve. And then on the other side of the room, same thing, we have 2 more trees, and these can be an investment. So we purchased these 3 years ago, and I haven't purchased any since. But my goal eventually would be to have trees like this scattered throughout the home, so that's just something that I will do slowly over time. But I will show you some tabletop trees that I purchased last year that are super affordable and one of my favorites. Okay, in reality, I should just turn the camera to my husband behind me, who's being really patient as I go through our house filming random spots, but these are my splurges for this year. So I love old European churches, and when I saw these, that's what it reminded me of. So I have several of these in different spots throughout the house, and then these are the table trees that I was telling you about. So you can find table trees at a pretty affordable price, and they're just nice to put in a guest room or in a child's room, just to kind of spread Christmas throughout your whole home. So I always have a hard time photographing or showing a tree on video. I have the lights off because it's even harder to see it with the lights on. So that's why I'm not a photographer. But what I will tell you is that I always go on the more affordable route with ornaments, just the simple balls. So I have clear and white and silver, that same color scheme. And then I splurge a bit every year on a few ornaments, and I will link all my favorite places to shop ornaments, just on things that are a little bit more unique, and I do have, this is the one place where I bring in color, I do have a lot of ornaments with pink just for the girls. And then one thing that I've had on my tree since I've had my own tree are magnolia flowers, and it's kind of was my mom's signature thing on our Christmas trees for so long, and then she passed them down to me, and now I use them. So they're really great for places where an ornament won't work, and it just fills the space. And then one of the more fun things that we have for the girls is this little wee tree, and you can tell Kingsley has been the one decorating it. But we've had this for 2 years now. I'm hoping that I can find one similar, if not the same one, to share with you. But we have it in their playroom. When they're a little bit older, I hope to have a real tree in there with Disney ornaments. But right now, you know, colored lights, that's where I'll let them have colored lights. But we're not quite there yet. So this is a good alternative until they get a little bit older. They decorate it at least once a day. Nothing that you can break, nothing that they can hurt themselves with. So it's fun if you have a kid space to do something like this in it. I hope this has been helpful. I don't usually do videos, so tell me if you like it, love it, hate it, need to be spared from this in the future. If it was helpful, if you have any questions, let me know, and I will try to share all the links of everything that I've shown you today. Okay, bye.